You ever crawl into bed at 11 p.m. exhausted, like tonight's the night I'm going to sleep like a baby? And then somehow it's past midnight, you're on your phone watching a video, and now you're stressed about being tired tomorrow? Or maybe you wake up in the middle of the night for absolutely no reason. You're not thirsty, you're not feeling hot or cold, and then your alarm goes off at 6:30 a.m. You hit snooze 3 times, you wake up groggy. You need caffeine just to feel human. And you tell yourself, I just need to go to bed earlier. But you've tried that and it didn't work. I'm James, and if you're looking to fix your sleep, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Look, here's the thing. Most people think their sleep problem is a bedtime problem. It's not. It's a biology, psychology, and math problem. And once you understand those 3 pieces, everything changes. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 1 in 3 adults in the US don't get enough sleep regularly. 1 in 3. That means statistically, if you're watching this, there's a very good chance that's literally you. Now, here's what most people don't realize. Sleep deprivation isn't just about feeling tired. The National Sleep Foundation reports that people getting less than 6 hours per night have significantly increased risk of heart disease, obesity, and depression. But let's break this down in practical terms. If you lose just 1 hour of sleep per night, that's 7 hours per week or 365 hours per year. That's over 15 full days of sleep lost. 2 weeks of your life, every year. And we're acting like it's no big deal. Now, you might be thinking, James, I know I need more sleep. I just need better discipline. Here's why. Just go to bed earlier doesn't work. Your brain runs on 2 systems. 1, circadian rhythm, your internal clock. And 2, sleep pressure, how long you've been awake. Most people are destroying both of them daily. You're borrowing energy from tomorrow. When you drink caffeine at 2 p.m., 4 p.m., or even 6 p.m., you're borrowing alertness from tomorrow. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 7 hours. So if you drink a 200 milligram coffee at 3 p.m., you still have about 100 milligrams in your system by 9 p.m. That's like drinking half a cup of coffee right before bed and expecting to sleep like a monk in the mountains. It doesn't work. But here's what most people don't realize. Even if you fall asleep, caffeine reduces deep sleep quality. So you wake up technically asleep for 7 hours, but biologically restored like you slept 5. So let's talk how do you actually fix it? Step 1, set a non-negotiable wake time, not a bedtime, a wake time. Your circadian rhythm anchors to when you wake up, not when you fall asleep. Pick a wake time. Stick to it 7 days a week, even weekends. Yes, I know, that hurts. But sleeping in 3 extra hours on Sunday is basically giving yourself jet lag. Step 2, create a shutdown ritual. Here's what most people don't realize. Sleep begins 60 to 90 minutes before bed. You need a psychological off-ramp. Here's a simple structure. No work, dim the lights, and create a self-reflection journal in your head. Think of what you did today, what you'll do tomorrow, and anything stuck in your head. Your brain relaxes when it knows it won't forget. Think of it like closing browser tabs. Step 3, caffeine curfew. No caffeine after 8 hours before bed. If you sleep at 11 p.m., cut caffeine at 3 p.m. This is non-negotiable. If you're exhausted in the afternoon, that's data, not a reason for more caffeine. It means your baseline sleep is compromised. Step 4, morning sunlight. This is huge. Within 30 minutes of waking up, get 5 to 10 minutes of natural light. This tells your brain the day has started. And about 14 to 16 hours later, melatonin release begins naturally. This is biological programming. You can't hack around it with supplements. Step 5, protect deep sleep. Like it's an investment. No heavy meals within 2 to 3 hours of bed. Keep your room cool, dark, quiet. Think cave. Your body sleeps best when it feels safe. Let me tell you something. Years ago, I used to pride myself on functioning on 5 hours of sleep. I thought it meant I was disciplined, but I was irritable. My workouts plateaued. My focus sucked. I wasn't optimized. I was surviving. Once I committed to consistent wake times, sunlight, and caffeine boundaries. Within 2 weeks, my energy stabilized, my cravings dropped, and my mood improved. Nothing magical, just respecting biology. Look, you don't have a sleep problem. You have a boundary problem. You're letting your phone decide your bedtime, your stress spill into the night, and your caffeine run your biology. And here's the truth. Sleep is not a luxury. It's the foundation. You can't out-train it. You can't out-supplement it. You can't out-hustle it. Start with 1 fixed wake time, 1 caffeine cutoff, 1 wind-down ritual tonight. That's it. Don't try to optimize everything at once, because consistency beats intensity. If this hit home, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment with your biggest sleep struggle, and start tonight, not tomorrow, because the quality of your days is built the night before. I'll see you in the next video.